What's going on, minor leaguers? Welcome back for the 2026 season of AAA baseball. We are four seasons. This will be our fourth season. We've had a couple seasons before then, but I think we did a refresh on the Yahoo. But some of you have been around now for a while. We got a good crew. We got 16. We had 14 returning. One got promoted. And then we found two who wanted to join us. So welcome to those new. I think there was Null and I think BP. I think you were doing hockey with us and decided to join the baseball fantasy. So appreciate it. So let's see here. Let's jump in. It's going to be basically the same format as last time, where we follow the same rules as the majors. There were some changes that were voted, but they were all keeper-related rules, not anything that would affect the 2026 season for the minor league redraft league. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek of some stuff that I'm building. I'm building this for the major leagues. We're going to have a draft tool there that's going to manage a lot of our keepers and contracts and stuff like that for the players. But I'm going to make a version of this that we'll be able to use in the for minor league draft next season, so we can have a nice, pretty cool little layout that we can work with for a draft board. That'd be a lot of fun. So this is kind of it's color coded based on primary position of the player, so you'll be able to have visual eyes on like runs on positions and things like that. We'll have a draft clock and all that kind of fun stuff. The teams, they'll be able to see things. You'll be able to do some statistics to look up players and try to find the ones that are available. It's all pulled from Yahoo APIs and things like that. So pretty sweet. We'll be able to get to that next season. But for this season, we're just going to do the Google Sheets like we did last time. So we got all the managers in here. If you ever wanting to know who's who on what for Discord, I think I've got it all mapped out here. So feel free to update this if you go in here and you notice that your name is not correct. This is going to be the Google Sheet that I will share with the league. Source of truth, obviously, will be manager name, and then you can go from there. I'm about to do right now the draft order. That's what we came here for. So I'm going to get a 1 through 16. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you a little bit of functionality on here. So on this tool, obviously, use your own system. I would recommend it for your ranking. This is just straight out of Yahoo, the ranking system here. So I would not trust it. But these are the eligible positions based on Yahoo. So that makes it a little easier to find out what positions there you will be eligible for. When you're in the draft, we'll be on a 24-hour clock like usual. Once we get the draft order, I'll update this all correctly. But you'll be able to go in here and pick the player that you want from the drop-down list, who you're going to draft, and then it'll automatically get put in there and as we work down the list. And when you come in here, you'll see that they'll automatically remove their name from this list. So that's how the Google Sheet will work for the draft. And we'll have a record here. After we've gone through the first round of the draft, I'll be able to kick off the league so that we can start pulling those players right into our teams. Just pull them off free agents as we pick them. Now, don't go grabbing people before you've picked them, out of turn, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you're following those kind of process rules. If it starts getting kind of weird like that, I may just lock down the league and everything until make sure everybody understands what we're supposed to do. But you make a pick, and then you go into Yahoo and you pick it up. Now, I can't start the Yahoo League until there's at least one player on all the teams. So we'll do the first round as sort of a blind run that you'll use the Google Sheet after that. Continue to use the Google Sheet for recording our draft record, but then you'll be able to go into Yahoo and pull them right out of players, add, and you'll be able to hit this little ad button because the season will have been started. So we'll go from there. Here's the lotto. Here's the 16 teams in the league. We're all put in here. I just literally put them in the order that we have them listed here. And so let's go ahead and get this started. We each get one ball for the lottery. And so we all have an equal chance for the number one pick in the draft. So let's go ahead. Now this is a snake, so it's not as bad as like the straight draft in the keeper league. But here we go. So let's start with pick number 16. Goes to Golden Eagles. You'll be on the turn, get 2 picks. Some people like that. Pick number 15 goes to Masturbators. Pick number 14 goes to Minnesota Mayhem. Pick number 13. Got the Runs. Pick number 12. Cobra Chickens. Pick number 11 goes to War Pigs. Pick number 10 goes to Just Win Baby. Pick number 9 goes to Munchy Spaghetti. Pick number 8 goes to Big Stick Energy. Pick number 7 goes to Tony the Tiger. Pick number 6 goes to Men I Trust. Pick number 5 goes to Potato and Molasses. Pick number 4 goes to Mount Rushman. Pick number 3 goes to Morning Woodruff. And the number 1 pick in the 2026 minor league draft goes to Inglorious Batters, making Patrick Bailey number 2. Congratulations to all y'all. And I set it all up, and we'll kick off the draft. Good luck to everybody this season.